Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Nothing to See Here podcast. I'm Amanda. Oh, I don't like this.
It's Hannah.
I'm a ghost. Ooh.
That was so lame, man.
What
Way
do you
to
mean?
put
I
your all
sound
into it.
I sound dead anyway. That was my all, Hannah.
I'm so disappointed.
I can't do anymore.
I'm not disappointed because we finally got Amanda's name after a full year.
The only reason is because Franklin's sick and can't do the intro, and I thought it would be fun to be Frankie for a day. Turns out it's not that fun.
Sucks.
It sucks being you.
It's not great.
Um, this isn't just another episode. This is our bonus episode.
Our
Happy
1 year
2025.
anniversary. Happy 2025. Happy 1 year of Nothing to See Here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the year is starting off great. There's been no issues, no problems. Nobody died in any countries, especially not the United States and or South Korea. And Blake Lively is suing that asshole.
Good for her.
Yeah,
Good.
honestly.
I knew it smelt funny when the cancel campaign came out.
I know. It felt so weird. And here's the thing, his lawsuit, this Justin asshole, Baldicky, whatever. He mentioned something in his lawsuit about Ryan Reynolds being aggressive towards him for fat shaming his wife. Is that supposed to make Ryan Reynolds look bad? God forbid he stands up for his postpartum wife.
That just makes me love Ryan Reynolds even more.
I know. If he's trying to smear Ryan Reynolds' name, it's not working. But yes, happy 2025. If you'll recall, one of our earlier episodes, Hannah made us make bingo cards. We are now going to go through and see who won. Spoiler alert, it's me. I won. Which is why my name tonight is I won.
Well, the listeners can't see that. We are audio only still.
Which is why I said my name tonight is I won.
I lost.
I am so close in multiple spots.
I'm not close anywhere.
Really?
I wasn't even sniffing bingo.
Not even like a little whiff.
Not even a whiff.
All right. Well, shall we do this? Hannah, you led this episode. Would you like to lead this one?
I
You're gonna have
assume.
to because I don't have the fucking cards in front of me. So you don't have a choice.
Well, I only have my card, so you need to get your ass on our Instagram at Nothing to See Here Pod and go look at your bingo card I made you.
I can't do that. I'm on my phone and my laptop is currently refreshing. Technically, it's downloading shit from the cloud, so it's gonna take a while. So Frankie, if you can pull up my bingo card, please and thank you.
And do what with it?
I don't know. Read it off.
I can't speak.
Hannah.
Hey, guess what? I think Amanda lost because she lost her bingo card.
I didn't lose it. While I try and dig out my bingo card, Hannah, would you like to start with yours?
Yes. We'll do this exactly like we did the original episode, which you should listen to. That is required reading for tonight. I'm so glad you're back. So we're going to start with bees. My first square on the bingo card is I get Wordle in one word, which I indeed did.
Did you cheat?
I did not cheat.
I don't.
I know
We'll
what she was
never-
going to say, but she cut out. So
We'll
I
never
did not
find
cheat.
out. We'll never find out what she said.
She disappeared into the void. I honestly could not tell you the word because I think I got it in the first half of the year and I don't remember what it was at this point. But I got Wordle in one word. So I get a mark per square off the bingo card. Next up is my mom makes a $200 profit at her antique business. Did not do that, although the jury is still out as we have not gotten December's check yet. But at this point in time, it did not occur.
If you got that, would you get bingo?
No,
I
that wouldn't
don't.
help me anyway. The next one I was really banking on. It was the Duolingo owl murders someone. I don't believe it murdered anyone. I did reach out to Duolingo on Instagram asking if the Duolingo owl murdered anyone, and they promptly ignored me.
I would ignore you too. If you asked me if my mascot for my company murdered someone, I think they took like what's like they pled the fifth on this one.
They didn't block me. So there's
You're lucky.
that. Well, they would have blocked the podcast Instagram account.
God damn it, Hannah. You can't just make us all sound like crazy people.
That owl is crazy.
Frankie, what? Stop her. Jesus.
The next square is something we all know didn't happen already. I did not correctly guess the killer at the murder mystery night Amanda and I go to every year.
But I did.
You did, but you didn't have that square on your card, so.
You didn't guess. You stumbled into the right answer.
That's still winning.
And finally, we have I get reading has ruined my life readers in all 50 states. Here's the thing though. When I made this in 2023, I then proceeded to get Wyoming on my analytics like the next week. So unfortunately, it does not count. But I did go back and re-listen.
I would give that one to you.
Well, here's what I was going to say. In lieu of getting Wyoming, I have also gotten all 50 states on my analytics map to pop up at the same time. Can I change get readers in all 50 states to get all 50 states simultaneously?
We'll give it to you.
Yay!
Because I was going to give you the original one anyway.
Aw, you're so
like
nice.
Like Amanda was.
Aw, you guys are so nice, especially when I'm not going to be nice to Amanda later.
Yeah, well, I only won on a technicality, so I'll be nice.
Okay. Frankie, do you want to tell us your B's?
Yeah, this is the row I was the most successful in, so let's do it. Animator CGI artist strike. Didn't happen. This is the one I'm the most upset about. This next one right here.
Oh no.
New Nintendo console announcement. They've done everything but fucking officially announce this thing.
I know.
They've danced around this motherfucker forever. They've danced around this thing like a middle school boy trying to ask out a girl. There's been fucking leaks up the wazoo, but no official announcement. The Eagles win the Super Bowl. They did not. After I made this prediction, they went on to collapse and be the worst team, one of the worst teams in the playoffs that year.
Yeah.
So that was sad. The next two I got. The Mario 2 movie is announced. Yay. Woo. Caleb Williams is the #1 NFL draft pick.
A little sport related.
Yeah, he was. He was the #1 NFL draft pick. We got that.
Congrats, Frankie. You got 2.
Yeah, that was my most successful row. So
don't expect much.
We didn't do good. No, I have 4 more squares.
Okay. All right. Let me look at mine. Give me a second. All right. My B's. #1. I end up in the hospital. We talked about this on the podcast. To not my own fault. I mean, eventually I did go to the hospital.
Low-hanging fruit. It's rotten on the ground.
Yeah, eventually I did go to the hospital on my own fault. Concussion number, I don't know. But, yeah. I go to the hospital. So that happened. A new war begins. To be honest, I haven't been keeping track with wars. Did somebody declare war at all? Were there any wars declared?
No.
No new war.
Let me double check. I don't trust y'all bitches.
There's no new war.
I don't trust y'all bitches. Let me see here. Did anyone declare war in 2024? God damn it.
No war.
Shut up.
I mean, there was war, but it was just a continuation of old wars.
So I did win this one on a technicality. The next one was Johnstown flood. Johnstown did flood, but it wasn't newsworthy flooding.
I mean, a flood is a flood just because it wasn't major news.
Yeah, it flooded. My dad's bar is in like the heart of Johnstown, and it flooded. Crossing that one off the list. I honestly though, I don't feel like this one deserves crossing off the list because it wasn't a big flood. I wanted newsworthy floods. Next time I do this, I'm going to specifically say newsworthy flood. Because shit floods all the time. Pittsburgh floods. That one parking center, the wharf, fucking always floods every time it rains. The LGBTQIA plus adds a new group to its name. I thought this happened. Apparently, UPMC is just slow on the get. So I don't
It
believe
happened
it
in 2023.
Yeah. A country ceases to exist. Is my last one. Did a country cease to
No,
exist?
a country. We would have had that. That would have been the news for a month.
Don't Google this. No.
Countries that no longer exist. 2024.
That's just going to give you a list of all countries that used to exist but don't exist anymore.
Had a country swallowed another country or disappeared thanks to the ocean, we would have heard that news for a month.
I didn't say it disappeared from the ocean.
It would cease to exist, though.
Texas was its own country? Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
Briefly.
Gross.
Not in 2024.
Moving on to the eyes, Hannah.
All right. I got 2 in a row here in the I column. First up, the show gets 100 listens. We've done that many times over at this point. I'm sorry about this next one because I wrote down One Direction reunion, and I just wanted like 4 of them in a room together, and I was gonna count it. And then I got a funeral.
That's not a reunion. Frankie, back me up here.
I got all 5 of them in a room together.
One of them
I'm
was
going to count it.
deceased.
They reunited. It didn't feel good, but they did reunite.
Frankie.
I'm going to give it to Hannah.
Frankie.
They reunited.
It was
One of
not
them
in the
was
way I
dead.
wanted.
It
I
wasn't
didn't
for a
want it
good
this
reason.
way.
It wasn't for a good reason, but they did reunite. They did reunite.
He wasn't even conscious.
I got 4 of the 5 of them.
I'm gonna
Conscious.
lose my shit.
I'm sorry. I wanted a happier reunion when I came up with that square. I just wanted like 4 of them together in a bar, and I was going to count it. I didn't want a funeral. I'm
so
sorry.
Ashamed. I'm so ashamed of you right now.
I am ashamed of myself as well, okay? The next 3 things on this list didn't happen. The podcast goes viral. Dame Julie Andrews gets an honorary Tony Award, so she's an EGOT winner. Very disappointed the Tonys did not do that. And finally, Meghan Markle returns to acting, which I was so close because she has a Netflix show, but it's her cooking. That's not acting.
She could be acting like she's a good cook.
Well, it's not even out yet.
Oh, so then she wasn't even acting like she was a good cook. Yeah.
And that's I.
All right, my eye. I got 2 here. Jimmy Carter dies.
Woo!
Pulled it
No!
out at the last minute.
Stop it!
What do you
Stop
mean?
wooing
The screech I released when he died.
for a Democrat's death. Knock it off.
Sony purchases Square Enix. That didn't happen. Mario Kart 9 announced. Nope. Kairi Sane wins the Women's Royal Rumble. Didn't happen. And then the other one that did happen was Victor Wembanyama wins NBA Rookie of the Year. That happened. So I had 2 again. Opposite ends of the column.
Yep.
So it didn't help at all.
Nope. No, it sounded like it didn't. You should have
I
aligned better.
have like a little caddy corner of Mario movie, Caleb Williams, and Victor Wembanyama. So I have that. That's the best I did, was that little caddy corner.
Oh, I guess I should do mine.
That'd be helpful.
So my eyes. Jimmy Carter dies.
Woo!
Stop wooing.
Don't celebrate. Ooh, you also had it.
We all had it.
We all had it. That doesn't mean I'm wooing at the guy dying. In fact, part of me wishes that I would have done the Frankie thing with Dick Van Dyke and just said he survived.
Don't spoil my board. Don't spoil my board.
Hey, guess what? You would have lost.
That's okay. I feel better. I feel guilty putting it on now.
He was 100 years old.
I
He
don't
was
do
a
it.
care.
walking corpse.
You didn't
I-
kill him.
No, but I was rooting for it, and that's bad.
You weren't rooting for it. You just said this is a prediction.
I attended K-pop concert. I did. I attended 17's K-pop concert, and it was amazing. I got that going for me. Fuck, I lost my card. Give me a second. We post so much stuff on Instagram. It's so hard to find things. Anyway, the Pope accepts the LGBT community into the church. I don't think that happened.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't think that happened. I was very hopeful that it would. Andrew Tate goes to jail, which Frankie has told me that did not happen.
That didn't happen. In fact, the case is going to trial.
It isn't?
It's going back to the prosecutors because the Court of Appeal in Bucharest found the indictment did not meet the requirements for the case to move to a trial. So the prosecutors have to rework it.
God damn it. Just arrest the fucker. You know, lock him up. And then a Popeyes boycott. I didn't hear anything about this either. I figured there would be a boycott of something. And I was expecting fast food. I was wrong. Oh, that's my eyes.
On to ends. My end column is very blank. I got nothing correct in this column other than free space. First up, we have Cleopatra tomb discovery. Dr. Martinez is so freaking close. But
Are we
she
sure?
did not find it. Yes, because she began underwater digs looking for the tomb off the coast of Alexandria. I believe she found a body, but not Cleopatra's. There have been recent updates, and she has found very interesting stuff in both her digs on land and underwater. And she's just so close. She's going to do it. I can tell. She's going to do it. Just she didn't do it in 2024. Next up was Walt Disney brought back to life. Did not occur. Then my free space. And then we had Dick Van Dyke passes away, which I'm very glad to report didn't happen. Okay. I have this next one is something I was waiting to bring up with you two, because I don't know if we all will agree on this. I haven't marked it off, but I said Disney buries the Snow White live action and pretends it doesn't exist. It was supposed to release in 2024, and then they pushed it to 2025. And supposedly, I think it's supposed to come out in March, but I've not heard anything about it.
I've seen a trailer for it.
Yeah,
You
I'm not
have seen a
counting
trailer.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not counting it. Sorry.
No, I didn't think so. I wasn't. I didn't know if anyone had seen any promotional material for it because of all the
absolutely.
controversies surrounding it.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks awful. I'll say
Yeah.
that. It looks fucking terrible.
Which is why I had Disney was going to bury it, but then they pushed it back a year.
The
All
dress
right,
looks
so-
so awful.
I have my end. We ready? We ready for
Yes.
my end? I got
Yeah.
none as well, Hannah.
Woo!
The first one, I really don't want to say it because it's so
Just
sad.
Fucking say it.
Biden wins 2024 election. All right, let's move past it. Second one, Vince McMahon dies. That didn't happen. He's not dead. I sound really sad that he's not dead. That's just my voice right now. Free space. FNAF trilogy officially announced. They announced the second fucking movie, but not the third, even though we all know they're making a third. Once again.
Part of me wants to give that one to you.
Nah, they didn't announce it. I said officially announced. It's the same as the Nintendo thing. We all know the Switch 2 is happening. It's just wasn't announced.
Mm-hmm.
And then CM Punk faces Seth Rollins for the world title. Unbelievably. When does this episode come out? Like, when am I putting it up?
January 7th, I believe.
Yeah. Unbelievably, If you can, if you guys can't believe it, it's not for the world title, so it wouldn't have counted. But CM Punk did not face Seth Rollins at all in 2024. They're gonna wrestle on January 6th
For the Netflix thing.
for the Netflix debut. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. 6 days?
I actually I want to watch that with you,
Six
Frankie, for
six
my
days
birthday.
in. Oh, okay. But I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. 6 days into the new year, you're gonna do this to me?
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, I didn't get any in N. Just like Hannah, we can suffer together in N.
Okay.
Mhm. I said the COVID pandemic just dropped. Well, part 2 just dropped. I don't believe it dropped.
It certainly
did-
feels like it in this house.
Yeah, I
let me
did
tell you
get
that.
COVID for the first time, though, this year.
How was that?
That's fucking awful. New Spider-Man film announced. Did that happen?
It did. It happened in October. They announced that the Spider-Man 4 is gonna be released in 2026.
Oh, cool. Mark that off.
Fucking sucks.
That I got to mark it off.
Yes.
Free space. So mark that off. China invades Taiwan. Did not happen, thankfully. And then the French protest something. There were French protests.
Poopgate.
It's not
Yeah.
really a poop gate. It's not a scan. It's not a cover up.
Yeah.
They didn't cover. They were doing the opposite of covering up, Hannah.
That's what it's called, though.
Is that what it was called? Really?
I'm pretty sure.
I think it was called Poopgate. Yeah.
That's stupid.
I was
Not
gonna say, I
everything-
don't think I made that up.
Not every scandal has to have gate after it.
No, but Poopgate is fun.
I really want there to be a scandal that is about a gate that's called Gategate. Is that stupid?
In the best
Yes.
way.
The only
Yeah.
the only ones that the gate works for is Watergate, obviously, because that's the name of the fucking hotel. And 2, as a Patriots fan, I'll say it, Deflategate,
Deflategate.
because it rhymes.
Yeah.
If it rhymes, you can use gate. That's the rule now.
You heard it here first.
Well, Gategate rhymes.
Technically, yeah. I mean, if you're using Lin-Manuel Miranda's school of rhyming.
Are you dissing on Lynn? Not on this podcast, sir.
I'll diss on Lin. Did you hear the new fucking song from the Mufasa movie where he rhymes brother with brother like 6 times?
I didn't
Oh.
see Mufasa.
Yeah, I haven't.
I didn't see
yet.
it either, but I've heard the song.
Spoilers.
Are you gonna watch it?
Yeah, I was. My mom
Okay.
and me were gonna go watch it.
I didn't tell you anything about the story.
I do know that Jay-Z went to the premiere. I think he's a very brave man right now.
He was very bold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bold's a good word.
bold's a better word.
Bold's a better word. Yeah, that was a bold move.
Surprised Disney allowed him.
I don't think that they were gonna say no to Beyonce. I don't think you say no to Beyonce.
Okay, I guess if Beyonce said he's coming, then you have to allow it.
Yeah,
Remember when on Christmas Day Beyonce let a football game happen at one of her concerts?
that was an
Also-
awesome halftime show.
It was very good. Also, Blue Ivy is only 12 years old, but she is super tall.
I know. I want
She's
that
only
height.
12. She's a fucking giant.
hmm
She's so tall.
She shouldn't be in the entertainment industry. Get your ass in the WNBA.
Give her time. She's only 12.
Yeah,
She is only 12.
she could be in the WNBA now.
Next
Be
up.
on to G.
Yep.
It's my turn. Okay. G. One of Amanda's cats has kittens. No kittens to report.
I told you that wasn't gonna happen.
I know. I know.
I even told you when you put it down. And I think I gave you the opportunity to change it.
I didn't. I was
You
being late.
didn't.
You know, I did it in that 1% off chance. This next one I got, though. King Charles gets very sick. He has cancer, so, yeah. He's very sick right now.
Yeah, alright.
He's an old man too. Cancer is not good for him.
Yeah. If you get cancer, you're very sick. I don't
It's
make
not
the
good
rules.
for anybody. You're very
Yeah.
sick when you have cancer.
Next up, I put the...
Frankie, do you have cancer?
No, I just have a cold or had the flu and it's destroyed my throat.
The world implode.
Not
The
yet.
2024 election happened.
It didn't implode yet. Sorry, hon.
Society is imploding, but
The world. Yeah.
Okay. I figured we're American. We only care about America, so I thought I'd try.
Mhm.
Next up, Elon Musk declares bankruptcy on Twitter. Unfortunately, Twitter ain't bankrupt.
Not yet.
I really thought it was, because I don't think it's ever been in the green.
I don't know. Frankie, you're the only one of us, I think, that really goes on that porn fucking monstrosity now.
hey, I've called my FYP again. Perfect. Chef's kiss.
I still am getting the bad porn bots.
I'm getting very, very few, if any.
Mm.
I have to report. It's been good. I saw a very, very good joke the other day.
You're still making jokes on Twitter?
Are
Some
you
people
gonna
are.
Are you gonna
It
share?
was, yeah, it was someone had quote tweeted Donald Trump's tweet from 2020 during the election in 2020 when he said stop the cat, and they quote tweeted that with Nosferatu 2024.
I saw that floating around on Instagram.
Great joke, phenomenal joke. That's why I can't. That's why I can never leave Twitter. Where else am I gonna find humor like that?
That's good. It was good.
That is a good one.
Are you
My
going
final.
to wait, Frankie? Are you gonna go take us to see Nosferatu?
When
I don't know.
you gotta plan things out.
Before you go see it alone or with a
I'm
girl, your
seeing it.
girlfriend.
I'm seeing it on Friday, so no, that won't happen. But I'll see it again. I'm sure to love it. Willem Dafoe's in it. I love Willem Dafoe. I'll see a Willem Dafoe movie like 20 times.
I'm so mad at you. I never get to see any new movies with you anymore.
You gotta make plans with me.
You never have time for me.
I come over to your house every Saturday.
Are you doing that this Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay. And anyway, Hannah.
My final G spot.
I
walked right into it. No.
God damn it. Hey, at least you found it.
A bunch of men can't say the same.
I know. Frankie, have you found it?
I'm slowly dying over here. My voice fading with every minute. Please. What is your final fucking square?
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce get engaged. They did not.
Probably because he couldn't find the G spot.
I'm going to do a virtual high five with you, Amanda.
Thank you.
Alright, my G column. New Marvel movie announced with Tobey Maguire as Spidey. That didn't happen. They did bring back a Marvel actor. It was the worst thing they could have done. It sucks. I'm so sad and immensely disappointed.
The Robert Downey thing?
Yeah, who asked for this? Who wanted this?
I don't know.
Please kill the MCU.
The only way I would have been okay with it is if he came back in like a flashback or something.
Yeah, that's fine. Flashbacks are fine. Not, hey, I'm Doctor Doom now, actually. I'm a different character completely.
Yeah.
And a villain. Rise of the Guardians rebooted as a TV show. It wasn't done, but it should be done. Do it. Someone do it. It'd be a good show.
Mm-hmm.
The next one that I did get, Jason Kelsey retires. So good job. Fee to use Twitter announced. That didn't happen, which is good for me because I wouldn't pay to fucking use that hell site, but then I would lose some of my jokes. And then Dick Van Dyke survives the whole year. He did. We're all immensely happy about it.
Yes.
He's still alive. He looks good for his age. He's fucking moving well.
I think he was tap dancing not too long ago.
He was tap dancing not too long ago. So let's all celebrate that.
I also had the Rise of the Guardians in my G column. Get the TV show. Didn't happen. I'm with Frankie. Do it. I'd watch the hell out of that. The Rapture happens.
Are you sure? I think you might want to look that up.
I don't think the Rapture happened. Yellowstone erupts. Also didn't happen. Hannah tells me that her dad is annoying. That did happen. Although I will give it to you. You held off.
I made it over half the year without doing that.
It was a good 6 months. I'm pretty impressed by you.
Was that
But
a conscious effort, Hannah? Or
Yes, I actively was trying not to, so she could not mark it off the bingo card.
Hannah, can I tell you right now? I'm looking at her card,
Mhm.
and I know where she gets the bingo from. If you hadn't done that, she
I
wouldn't have gotten
know.
bingo.
I know.
You and I both contributed to her bingo.
You did.
I think that
I
makes it
know.
worse. I think that makes
I
it
know.
worse.
And actually, that's what I wanted all along. Because I knew if you guys helped me get this bingo, you were going to be disappointed in yourselves.
I am.
I'm not disappointed in myself.
Well, Frankie, you got something really fun out of it. So
I did.
So Hannah did tell me that her dad was annoying. In person, might I add.
I could have texted you so many times.
I know you
There
could.
were times when he made me cry, and I didn't call you.
Nuclear incident. Let me look. Double check. There was a nuclear incident at Karabrus, Russia on April 5th, 2024.
Congratulations.
A state of emergency was declared. A city of Russia's far east bordering China with a population of 630,000. Elevated radiation levels were detected near a power pylon approximately 2.5 kilometers from residential buildings. And moving on to O's.
This was my best column on the card. Got 4 out of 5, starting with read 90 books. Did that. 90 is a good number for me, I think. It was easy to achieve, and I did not stress myself out.
Just real fast.
Uh-huh.
Are we gonna do 2025 bingo cards?
No.
No. Okay.
If you guys want to make predictions at the end, we can, but I did not feel like making a bingo card for 2025.
That's
Is
good.
it because you lost?
No, I just didn't feel like it.
Sounds like something a loser would say.
The only thing in this column that did not happen was King Charles has the Princes in the Towers DNA tested. He didn't do that. And I'm upset with him for not doing so.
You went too bold, Hannah.
But I predicted a new Hunger Games book, and that thing is thick.
She did.
Then we have Jimmy Carter dies, and finally Pug. I saw 2 pugs counted, and that's the end of my bingo card.
I also had Twitter goes bankrupt. Didn't happen. Thomas Brody Sangster is announced as live action Link. Didn't happen. Cody Rhodes wins the Universal title at WrestleMania. That did happen. That's the only one I got in this row. Killers of the Flower Moon wins Best Picture. Didn't happen.
Probably should have.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know if it's better than Oppenheimer or not. And it wasn't my film of the year for 2023. I'll tell you that.
I know, yours was a
Oppenheimer
stupid
wasn't.
Iron Claw one.
Iron Claw was so good. Iron Claw was so good. It was so good. Don't call it stupid. I know you come into my home and insult the Iron Claw.
I will, and I will continue to do so.
And then a 2D Disney animated film was announced. Didn't happen.
Nah.
It should though. People would love that. All right, Amanda, take us home with your win.
So the stock market crashes. Didn't happen. The Rock announces his political run. Didn't happen. Disney announces a new land or park. That did happen.
Villain's World better be fucking cool.
It better be, and I better not see a lot of fucking children there. Like, I'm talking toddler children.
You
Villains
will.
are supposed to be scary. Scare the toddlers away. You have to be like 10 and up to go into Villain's Land. Ariana Grande ruins another marriage. She did not. She's still in a relationship with the guy whose marriage she ruined. Well, technically, you know what? He had part in that too. So it isn't just her, but didn't happen. And lastly, Frankie and me go to a WWE event. That did happen.
We did go to a WWE show.
And how was it, Frankie?
It was great. It's the last happy time I remember.
Do you think you got sick from there?
No, I definitely got sick before that.
Oh, okay.
Because I wouldn't have gotten woken up sick the next day from something there. I think I got sick either. I probably got sick at the Steelers game.
You saw CM Punk?
I got to see CM Punk, my favorite wrestler ever, live.
I bought merch
Yeah, Hannah, I've infected Amanda into being a wrestling fan a little
She
bit.
has wrestling merch.
I have wrestling merch. It's
She has
CM Punk's merch.
a hat and a T-shirt.
It's only CM Punk merch because he called that guy a little bitch once.
It's
And
still
because
wrestling merch.
yeah, and because he looked fine. We had really nice seats. I did not know how fine some of these men looked. Because I'm so used to watching that horrible WCW shit. Some fine people. Fine looking people. There was a really hot referee. She was hot, was she not, Frankie?
She was. I forget her name,
I don't know.
but she was hot.
Yeah.
It was a fun show, fun time had by all. I still had my voice then. Imagine that, a different time.
hmm We had food. There was a kid with a mullet sitting in front of us. Three kids with two of them with mullets sitting in front of us.
All of them annoying.
All of them annoying. And I told Frankie that if his kids acted like this, I'd punt them. And Frankie said that he would punt his own kids.
What if your kid acted like that?
I would also punt my kid. And you would be free to punt them as well.
They were very annoying, Hannah.
They were
You
so
would
bad.
have.
I think
You would have
most
hated
children
it.
are annoying just when I see them, so
That is incorrect. There was a wonderful girl behind us. What? You said
She
that she
was.
was
She was.
adorable.
She was very funny. There was a moment, like I think this, like her dad's a wrestling fan, and she's like never been to a show. I think it was her dad introducing her to a show, and she was sitting behind us. And the main event was a world title match between Gunther and Damian Priest. And Damian Priest comes out, and she keeps going, go Reese. And her dad's like, who are you rooting for? And she's like, I want Reese to win. And he's like, you mean Priest? And she goes, yeah, Reese.
let her have it.
So
Yeah,
cute. There's
his name is
also
Reese now.
a guy who did the caterpillar.
Yeah, he did the worm.
In the ring or just someone in the stands?
No, a
No.
wrestler.
Okay.
He's a big guy, and he does the worm, and he calls it the caterpillar.
It's fucking fantastic.
That sounds beautiful.
It was so good. Frankie helped me win that.
Yeah, we
Did I
both
pay for the
helped her.
tickets?
You
Yes.
tripped right at the finish line, Frankie.
Yeah, I did.
He couldn't say no to a Christmas present. Especially one where he got to see CM Punk.
CM Punk's my favorite wrestler. Never thought I'd get to see him live.
I can't blame you for
Mhm.
going.
So with that, I won bingo.
So, we're not going to do bingo cards, but does anyone have any goals for this year?
I don't have any goals. I have things I think are going to happen.
Well, some of the bingo things were goals. What's something you think is going to happen?
I don't think Joe Biden's going to last the year.
All
You're
right.
predicting another president's death.
Jesus Christ,
Hannah,
Hannah.
if you keep doing this and getting it right, the Secret Service might be on the way.
I think they already. I think I'm flagged in their system already. Don't worry. You can go ahead.
I was gonna say I think another Boeing whistleblower.
Another what? You kind of cut out there.
Yeah, it happens. I think another Boeing whistleblower is gonna go missing.
I think Diddy's gonna die.
You
I
think he's
also
gonna
thought
die?
that.
I mean, you know what
I
he's
think
being charged with, Amanda? The last
Yeah.
guy who was charged with something similar, he
he
died.
went on the sewer slide, supposedly.
I don't know. I feel like Diddy is too proud to die.
That's not what I'm saying.
I
He's
feel
not gonna
like
kill himself.
oh, I know. They're gonna make it look like he killed himself.
I'm with Frankie.
I
It's gonna.
I just hope justice is served, whatever that justice looks like, to all involved.
I have a goal this year. Let's talk about
What's your
something
goal?
positive. My goal is to read 5 books.
Is
I believe in you.
is the Percy Jackson series 4 of those?
Maybe, I don't know. I only read 3 books in 2024, so let's get it up to 5.
You
I
should
believe
read
in
Tom
you.
Sawyer.
I'm reading The Hobbit right now.
That's gonna take you.
A minute.
The
Yeah.
Hobbit's not that long.
Are you reading
The whole
the
series,
rest of? Yeah.
eventually, but not right away. I'll take a break.
Oh, okay.
You're just
and
reading the
do a
first
different
book.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, when you say I'm reading The Hobbit, most people assume the series.
Well, the series is called Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but
I would have been very specific.
I have a goal I just thought of
What's your goal?
to break Amanda on the podcast again.
Oh no, that's not a positive goal.
When
It
did I
is for
break?
me,
When did I break?
Jeff the Mongoose.
Oh.
And also the glitch in the Matrix. I think you died a little inside.
No, that one.
That
That
was
one I was
me.
just. Yeah.
That broke me.
Yeah. That one was
Well,
more cranky than me.
I'm
But
only trying to break Amanda.
yeah, you can try. I think I broke Frankie a couple times. I think I broke Frankie tonight.
No, my disease has broken me tonight.
Nice try. All right. Is that everything? Cool. Let's see if I remember what you say. Um. Well. I don't know. Thanks for listening for about a year. It's been nice. We like doing this, and we'd like to keep doing it. So continue to listen to us, please and thank you. I don't know. What do you say?
Hannah, can you do the outro?
I can attempt to.
Yeah, good. Somebody else do it. Wait,
Okay.
wait. We're on Spotify and we're on YouTube when you're listening to this. So on YouTube, please hit the subscribe bell. On Spotify, answer the question, what did you think of the episode? Apparently, Frankie's not going to change it until somebody answers that question. Anyway, uh, also, you can follow us on Instagram at
Nothing to see here, pod. As always, here is spelled Hear.
if you have any questions, comments, any suggestions, um, you know, things that you'd like to ask us, you can shoot us an email at
Nothing to see here podcast at gmail.com. If you are the FBI, I have nothing to do with presidential deaths.
if you are the FBI and you are reaching out because of that. Hannah has her own email. You could email her at that. I'm sure you already know it,
Just,
FBI.
you know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, you don't need me to give you my contact info.
Yeah, I'm sure you already know it. Uh, as always, I hope you guys tune in next time to the next episode. This was a little bonus. Apparently this is going up the 7th, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So tune in the next.
Tune in tomorrow on
Yeah,
January 8th for our regularly scheduled program.
yeah, that. Um, yeah. Thank you to Frankie for doing the intros and outros to this. I forget how hard this is, because I've never had to do it before. So thank you for that. Thank you, Hannah, who runs our Instagram and our just social media in general, for continuing to keep that up. She posts memes. She posts out of context images. She just posts random stuff sometimes. It's quite good. Please follow. I do some artwork. Haven't done it in a little bit. I'm slacking on that regard. Maybe I'll keep it up. Maybe that'll be my resolution in the new year. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Uh, I'm Amanda.
It's Hannah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.